Welcome, all my aliens, apes, and zombies. As you can tell, it's early Saturday morning. Still hanging out with my boys, Mig, Justin, and Besk RX. And what we're going to do now is going to dip into some of these crypto punks. And I'm going to be making a live purchase. So just hang on. Because right now, as you can see, an ape just got offered for $2 million. I know this ape. I've seen this ape. It has been in a wallet. It's a one of one. It's a cowboy hat ape. And we already have a bid right there. A lowball bid. All right. Going further into the crypto punks into my personal account here. As you can see, people often wonder why I have a bid on this one crypto punk. Well, let's dive right on into them. It's crypto punk number 311. Go figure. Back in the day in October, I put a bid on this punk, and that was pretty much right around where the floor was. Removed the bid, put the bid back in. This is a developer punk from John and Matt's account. Just always wanted it. Just loved the number. As you can see, never got to it. Around Christmas time, put in another bid, put a funny, tweet out there. I've been good for Christmas. But what we're going to do today is we're going to remove this bid. We're going to take it off. And what we're going to do with this bid is we're going to use this to buy some NFT art. So I'm going to hit withdraw bid here. This is live action. Go over to my MetaMask wallet over yonder.
Hey, Novo.
Yo.
I know you're going to make a new bid on that on 311, right?
Well, you just got to reallocate money, and that money will probably be going that way anyways. Gas was real low, as you saw there, 25 hammers. So I'm happy with that. So you know that I'll be coming back with another bid on it. I know it's a lowball bid. I don't expect John and Matt ever to accept it, because then it would kind of be like sharks on blood. We're all they're giving away these things for free.
But bro, March 11 is 311, right? You got to make a new bid then.
Just a couple days away, and that's what I probably will do. All right. So bid, it's already completed. So I'm going to take a look at the wallet, make sure it's in there. Sometimes it takes a couple seconds to get through. Still not in there quite yet. So we're looking for that 3 point. And as you can see, what I bid on it as well. Let's see. Let's take a look at here. 2 minutes. All right, so it's still pending on the blog chain. That's what's wonderful about it. So this is what I'm looking at as we're waiting for it. I need a new asset, all right? I'm an asset acquisition type of guy. What I did here is I got in on the ground floor of some punks, all right? And then I got in and I bought some real estate for pretty cheap. Then I found a new artist that I liked, bought some for him and my friends. Then I came across, bam, all right? Revolutionary artist, photographer, bridging the gap. So just like the crypto punks, kind of the first NFT in the marketplace. And then kind of just like finding new artists out there and available. This is kind of a no-brainer for me. And reason I was really brought to this particular photograph is I have cousins who are twins, and their neighbor actually had a DeLorean. And the parallels were just freaked me out. And even before I met Justin, my cousins, they got a wedding gift for me, and their wedding gift was actually 50 B20 tokens. So as a wedding gift, non-traditional, they got gifted some B20 tokens. And then all of a sudden I came across Justin, and I saw this, and I wanted to buy it right away. Did some research. I actually went back the next day after the interview with Justin, and it was gone. And I saw that who bought it, but none other than Dave. All right. If you don't know Dave, kind of an OG in the punk world, the parallels with him are crazy. His mom pretty much lives in the same town as me. It's just such a small world. So of course he bought it. I asked him how much he would sell it to me for. And what he did is he made me a reserve bid just for me. And he loves numbers just like I like numbers. So he said, how about the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4? I said, how about it? Let's do it. All right. So with that being said, Dave owned it, reached out to Dave. I found out that he had the art piece from Justin, and I just wanted to, I had to do it. I just had to do it. So with that being said, just got to make sure my wallet's all set up here. This will be a live buy. The wallet's all set up. Justin, you're sitting there in awe. All right, let's give me the rundown here. I know this is going to be a good purchase because I love it and it's just going to stay in my collection. But what do you think? Am I making a good choice here? But first of all, am I making a good choice buying it off Dave, being a good friend of ours?
I'd say, there's other twins already being relisted at 20, 15, 3 Ethereum. So this is probably the most affordable you'll get in the secondary market, at least right now. Other than the money side of things, I think these twins are very important to the project because they have an interview in the book in the second chapter. And they also have a beautiful story. One of the twins actually had cancer, and the other twin was really holding space for him to come through. And it's ironic how identical sets of twins, where one of them, faced cancer, and the other twin was literally like there for him, but he didn't have cancer. So that is like a miracle story. He survived. He's still here. He actually just had cancer again, and he fought it again, and he's still here. And it's such a beautiful story because these guys are so dope. They're musicians. They're vintage clothes salesmen. They obviously have taste in cars. And the whole Back to the Future vibe with the Trippy twins just makes sense because it's who they are. They're rock stars, in Peekskill, New York. But in New York in general, like they're infamous. They were on MTV. Their story has been told in the news because it's such a beautiful healing journey, and that's what Save Our Twin Flames is a healing journey in itself from losing my twin. And these twins almost lost each other, but that bond was so strong that it gave him life. It nurtured him to a place of being grounded and being alive. And I think, to me, that's a beautiful story. And the story behind the shoot in itself, there's, and you said it to me yourself, that there aren't many of these DeLoreans out there. And these guys in Peekskill know a famous mechanic who works on old-fashioned cars like Bentleys and other cars. I'm not familiar with like in car terminologies, but they had fucking really old, expensive cars. And one of them was the DeLorean sitting in their shop. And, they had the connection to the mechanic, and the mechanic was like, yeah, I'll let you guys use the car for a photo shoot. That's fucking cool. Hell yeah. So they took the car out of the shop. One of the doors was jammed, so we had to like get it open. We got it open. It's actually the driver's side. And it was funny because it was like it's an old-fashioned car that was in Back to the Future. It was kind of busted, but it still works, and they're working on it. So it's funny. And these guys,
it just all adds to the NFT story of it. I mean, you first see the image. I know the background of the Twin Flames project, but then just to hear the nuances of the story, it's past the twins. It goes to the mechanic, it goes to the town, it goes to the whole car scene. If you even want to go down that avenue as well, I'm super impressed. I love what you're doing. To me, this turns into like something that is
no fucking way, bro.
Like almost like the like Action Comics #1. This is an artist who is bridging the gap between photography and NFTs, and no one has done that. And that's what asset acquisitions are in my mind. That's what NFT stories are in my mind. And this is a no-brainer for me. And I know Mig has bought some of your art. I know that people online have been going absolutely nuts on it. And now to see like secondary
post this on Twitter right now, bro.
This is what it's like. And
let's harness the energy. Let's go straight to that blue Eric and.
Oh, you read the top page right there.
Hit that button.
Bam! You know what's gonna happen? You know what that does? You know what that's for?
No fucking way are you doing.
You know why? You understand why I did this? I did this because
please tell me.
For two reasons. For two reasons I did this. All right. One is obviously for you. All right. Because
no fucking way are you doing. Right now, bro.
Mig also presented to me. This is like owning a 1 of 10 piece.
This is the aliens of my twin flames.
Thank you very much. The aliens, just like my aliens, apes, and zombies, it's the aliens of your twin frames. But that particular photograph reminded me of Dave. And I knew if I didn't buy this thing, Dave would buy it from me. I know him because he's art savvy. He's got the eye. And if I didn't do it now, someone else would.
Holy shit. You did not just go ape on my twins.
Thank you very much for, you're helping.
There's only one twin left.
Hey, and let me just say something on that, Justin. Justin, you posted a video from an influencer who was talking about like, who shouted you out and was saying like, if you're looking for an asset, something to invest in, like you don't necessarily want to go for the top most expensive things right now. People already know about CryptoPunks. People already know about NBA Top Shot, but you've been in this scene for just a couple of weeks. And
Woo! Sorry,
no
Meg.
Fucking way you just did that, bro.
There it is.
I'm going straight to Twitter with this shit.
Meg, fill in with your thoughts. I want to hear what you're saying.
Well, I'm just saying, Justin is newer to the NFT scene, and a lot of people in the NFT scene don't know him yet. So what you were able to just do, Novo, by buying a photo from him directly from Justin for 0.55 ETH, not only does that really support the artist by buying directly from him, but you're also not paying that premium of a reseller. Now you paid a premium for the DeLorean because that one is super significant to you personally, and it's the original series, but you also got a great direct buy, and now those cyanotypes, like there's one left. So if you're watching this video, maybe we'll post the link in the description. Check it out. If it's still there, it's 2:30 in the morning on Saturday, March 6th. It probably won't be there actually by the time you see this video. But if it is,
gone before breakfast time, dude.
Damn, baby.
You got the two twins, kid.
I know. You know what? That's my shout outs to the NFT community. All right, and all my friends and the CryptoPunks, and Dave helped me through this from the beginning. He's like my twin. That's him right there. Look at that. You got the purple hat. You got the long.
Holy shit, that is Dave.
Boom and boom, right on. And that might be me in the background because I'm his twin. He's helped me out along the way.
Holy shit, that's Dave and you, bro.
So this goes deeper than. And I was looking at this and I was thinking about this all gosh darn day, man. You guys know I had FOMO big time about buying these pieces.
Bro, I'm so grateful, man. Thank you so much for supporting me. And you're right, Mig. Like, now you experience being a primary supporter versus waiting and getting it on the secondary where it's double, triple the price.
Exactly.
And that's what's important about it. You need to be the first supporter for an artist who literally is on the primary market. There's no point of buying a resale. You're too late at that point. It's more important to be a discoverer, a talent scout. And I think, Novo is becoming that influencer in the crypto world and not being like on the mainstream chain of Top Shots and CryptoPunks. As cool as they are, you got to diversify your assets, but realistically, what you're doing here is that, and you're supporting an artist's life. Like, you changed my life just by supporting my art every time you press that button, and you don't even know how far that goes, because that piece you just purchased, I'm able to make 100 more pieces.
And not only that, and I know what you have going on behind the scenes, and you are working with other people where you're able to facilitate them and process them and help them out. So this is the best example of how a new asset class can make its own economy from organic growth through a community. I started in the CryptoPunks, and all my boys in the CryptoPunks helped me along the way. They told me what to do next. Yeah, I went to the Top Shots. Why? Because the money's in Top Shots, and all that money is flowing. And if you see on OpenSeas, on Rarible, on any of these Twitter things, people are dying to buy these NFTs. All right, and to bring it to light with something original is photography. One of the classic art pieces. It tells a million stories through these pictures, and to bring it to the NFT community and to bring it to my collection, which I'm a proud owner of. And you know what? Look what I'm going to do right here. This is I'm just going to go. I don't even know much about Kings of Leon, but you know what the thing of it is? This is the first freaking CD, moment, whatever you want to call. All right. Single album downloaded, limited. I'm just going to buy it. You know why? Because it's going to be smart, savvy people that are getting into this space that might get ahead. And if not, I'm going to support these musicians as artists because they're bridging the gap between music. Oh, an error message, invalid sell order. We'll have to look into that. Hey, boys and girls, I don't want to make this video too long. Justin, Mig, Best, you guys have anything else to add before we wrap this?
I have one last thing to add. It's not just up to the collectors to buy other artists' work. It's literally up to the artist to keep the ecosystem flowing and keep the money, like the money you just gave me, I'm going to invest that back into other artists. I'm not going to fucking take that out in my bank account. I'm literally going to buy other artists' work to give them the same feeling you gave me. And that's what the crypto community is about on NFT blockchain art, is paying it forward to as many people as you can to make that your initial purchase go to as many people as possible. If we keep buying each other's art, everyone could win because it's you started the chain reaction of support as long as each person keeps buying other art.
In my CryptoPunks account, if you look right here, I have really not profited much. Bought, sold. All right. I keep the money within the ecosystem. You guys saw on this particular video, I took money from the CryptoPunks, which I could have very easily put back into my bank account, and I'm helping artists. I'm helping not only one artist, I'm helping the community of artists because that's what's important to me. And that's why I started this. And that's why I started this with my friends. We're here at 1:30 on a Saturday morning in Chicago, 2:30 on the East Coast. You know, what is it? 11:30 on the West Coast. I mean, this is nationwide, but it's going to be global before you know it. This is the perfect NFT story. Mig, let's break us out of here before we wrap up tonight. All
right, y'all. Thank you for joining us. It's another NFT story. If you haven't checked out Justin Aversano, it's late. I'm like trying to make sure I pronounce it right. Make sure you check him out. He's got some great workout. You can still buy directly from him. And we will see you again for another NFT story. I have nothing
left except for that one picture. Like I have nothing left to sell except that last one. It's crazy.
Well, I'm gonna tell you though, bro. You do got some you have a couple, not a lot, but you have a couple resales that are pretty good price. You know, like
resales. You know, the highest was the 3.3 Ethereum in and ironically, it was the last picture to sell and the first picture to resale. And it's crazy because the twins in that picture are literally cheersing. And I said this in the last video. That one I'm keeping for myself because I know the value in keeping at least one picture from each collection to myself. So if you actually look at the Twin Flames collection, the full 100, I actually saved one picture, number 49, for myself, just like I did in number this one with the blue shamans here.
I saw that on this collection. But Justin, thanks so much for joining us, brother, and thank you for your great work. Guys, stay tuned. We'll be back with more NFT stories before long. Peace out.
Be positive and love life.